Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. Today we would like to touch a little bit about system requirement. Okay, when we interview the users here could be the management and could be also the person who use to key in data. Okay. When we ask, it is important for us to get in touch with the one who will use the report. Okay, the one who use the report would be the managers, would be the supervisors. So they need the report for them to make decision. Okay, for example, if we do bookshop, a bookshop. Okay. If we do a case on bookshop, okay, normally their sales are related to books, stationeries, okay, and also purchasing the items that are to be displayed and to be sold. Okay, so normally if a bookstore, they need to know the how much sales per day, okay, which item is or having high volume of turnover, which item has low inventory in the shop. Okay, also the how much sales in terms of the Malaysian ringgit. Okay, so system should be able to generate that. Okay, so when we ask them, okay, every day they have to calculate, or they have to report how much sales per day. Okay, sometimes sales are in terms of cash, sometimes in terms of credit. Okay, so whatever registered on the point of sales must be tallied with the total cash collected. Okay, so based on that, okay, we have to work backwards. Okay, from the slide show that the online volume statistic for hours. Like, for example, if we talk about toll system, okay, toll system, they will generate report every hour, how much collection per hour. Okay, so that we can the management can know at what time more collection for the toll, which one is less, so that they can plan to open more lanes or to shut down lanes. But nowadays it's using electronic system. Okay, but it still needs to monitor the traffic flow, so that they can make decision to open and to close. Okay, and also the reload system, they have to make sure reload system always up 24 hours. If not, there will be a bottleneck when vehicles that doesn't have enough prepaid toll to get access to the toll system. Okay, second, contact management must generate a daily reminder list of all sales representative. Okay, this one is about the we have a system called contact management system. Okay, we will remind the sales representative. Okay, today is, let's say, 28. Okay. Let's say there is a schedule for us to collect from our client. Okay, so or we have planned schedule to make sales. So the system can generate the contact number so that the sales representative can contact. Okay, third one is purchasing system must provide suppliers with up-to-date specification. Okay, if you have gone to large supermarket like Tesco, Aeon, Mydin, okay, this hypermarket, they have a system that linked to their supplier, meaning that every time when people purchase, okay, and pay at the cashier, system will update the stock on the shelf. As the stock level goes down near to the ordering party, the supplier has access, can see how much balance available, so they can plan. Okay, maybe within a few hours Tesco need to restock, okay, so they can start pack the goods and start deliver the goods to Tesco. Okay. Okay, once we have the output, we can go to the input, right? We know that we know the reports needed by the management. We know the reports needed by the supervisors. Okay, so we need to go backwards. Okay, reports needed by sales manager. Okay, let's say sales manager wanted to know daily sales and which item that have high turnover. So we need to know from the report, okay, item number, item name, okay, so that we want to make sure the report can generate. If we don't have inputs for item number, okay, item name or description, we cannot generate the report. In this example, for example, the human resource manager, they wanted to know how much they have paid for overtime. So they need overtime report. So they need to know who are the employees that claim for overtime, from which department. Okay, so they need to know the employee staff ID or metric, the staff ID, the employee names, which department, from what time until what time they stay for overtime. Okay, so the details come from the input. Okay, should be clear, right? Then process. If you have input, for example, OT, for OT, if a staff normal working hours from 8 until 5, okay, from 8 until 5, the employees cannot claim OT. Okay, they can claim OT if they stay after 5 p.m. right? So your input, okay, must have time after 5, and it can detect after 5 it will process, start to process the overtime. And how many hours? Okay, let's say the employee stays until 7 p.m. Okay, 7 minus 5 should be 2 hours. The system should be able to pick up 2 hours extra time work times the rate. So the system can produce the total overtime to charge to be paid to the customer. Okay. Okay, in terms of performance, we cannot expect the system to support so many users. Normally, the system have a limit of number of users that can access at one time, and response time is also has been specified. Maybe 4 seconds, 5 seconds, no longer than that.